All right, welcome everybody to the September meeting. Looks like we have a little light in attendance tonight, but that's okay. This evening we have a pretty busy schedule. First off, I want to start off by asking anybody if they're aware of the shows that take place this September. I think we have an AMP show, maybe even be tomorrow. Jimmy, do you know when the AMP show is?
I think it's like the 16th, 17th.
Well, that's tomorrow, right?
Next
Yeah.
month.
October? I don't know, I'm asking. I don't know. AMPs? What, is there anything tomorrow? Is a Hudson?
Yeah,
The Hudson Valley's October 28th.
where did the Nelsons say they were going?
The Danbury show?
Is that where they're going?
Danbury?
Oh,
That's AMPs.
Was there one in Danbury?
That's
around this
AMPs.
time? It's in Southbury.
Yeah.
Now it's October now?
So where is
Because it used to be around.
They said they were going to the show
Rexburg.
today, so that's why they're not
All
here.
right, so evidently Charlie and
Steven.
Stephen are going to a show tomorrow.
That's in like Pennsylvania. Carlisle.
Oh, Carlisle, that's right, that was it,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. What is it, a military? Or just planes? Anybody know?
I'm just here.
Say Costa doesn't aware of it? He's usually up on all that. Are you aware of the Carlisle show? No, okay. We finally stumped you. There's one show you not aware of. Okay, so that's it. And also, let's see, we have coming up, all right, so the AMP show evidently is in October. The Hudson Valley show is also in October. Okay. December, we have a contest with the theme Legends, sponsored by Steve Nelson
Oh, and now me.
and Bobby also as well.
Should I discuss it?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, so for the December theme contest, it's Legends. So build something that's legendary in some way, shape, or form. Bless you. So it could be a tank, legendary tank crew, legendary pilot, Luke Skywalker's X-wing, Darth Vader, legendary type characters, things that names that would either be kind of common knowledge, or if they're legendary, it might not be common knowledge. The entry form will have a spot where you explain why the person or persons or whatever this particular aspect is legendary, okay? So that's what Legends is all about. If anyone has any questions, if you're not sure if what you're building is legendary, just let us know. There's been some very good questions already regarding whether or not something is legendary. So feel free, okay? So that's
December.
Frank, how are you? Ask Stephen Nelson or me, okay? Very good.
Also, Bobby, you might have remained standing. Bobby had the pleasure of attending a Zoom meeting from the Region 1 people from IPMS, and apparently the Zoom meeting with them is very, very popular, and they're also very aware of our club as well. So why don't you enlighten us on that?
Yes, sir. So this week, Mark Norman, anyone who comes onto the Zooms knows Mark. He had a Region 1 Zoom, which was supposed to be for representatives from each of the groups in Region 1. There were two topics of discussion for the most part. One was dealing with the shows and the categories. For me, I thought it was very, very insightful because I've never been on the planning side. So they were discussing what they called open categories versus 1, 2, 3, which was something I never heard about before. I just thought gold, silver, bronze was the same as first, second, and third. And for open categories, the way they do it is they'll have, let's say, an open category, and you can have multiple golds, silvers, and bronze based on a point system. So that's the way they would deal with certain categories, and that led to their second portion, which was attracting Gundam modelers to their groups and to the shows. So since Julio had a very, very had a very good turnout at his group build last month, they asked him how did he get a group of more than 50 people that show up just to build models in New York City. So he explained how, he put the word out there, very, very short notice, and And he spoke with the right people, and he knows apparently a lot of the right people in the field, and they got him a huge turnout of people. By the way, Julio isn't here tonight, but he already announced when he's going to have the next one, which is going to be October 7th, right? It's a Saturday.
Yes.
I was hoping he would be here tonight so we could say, hey, it's going to be October 7th in the same place, but I don't know where it's going to be. I'm assuming it's going to be at Pier 57
I
again.
would imagine it's going to be the same place.
But I don't know if it's going to be in the same classroom. So as soon as we get more information, we'll pass it along to you guys. It's going to be on the Facebook page, the club blog. We'll send it out in the email. So then if anyone wants to come and participate, join in. You don't have to build a Gundam model. It's a model group build. So last time Stephen Nelson was building a 16th scale Sherman. I think I was building something that wasn't Gundam related. I mean, it's a model build. Build a model. Bring a model with you, and be prepared to have a good time because it's a very, very nice location. The classroom is well lit, very spacious. Everyone is super friendly, and it's a good time. Just hang out with other people, build a model for an afternoon, and just chill.
There are multiple food vendors also.
The place has a lot of food. There's a parking garage about a block away, so if you use the parking apps, you can secure a spot for, I think we paid something like $46 for the whole day, which for Manhattan, in that section of Manhattan, that's pretty good. And then you don't have to deal with public transportation because nothing brings you close to that place. So unless you feel like hiking...
No, if you go to Union Square, you can get the 14th Street bus drops you off at like 10th Avenue.
Okay.
So it's pretty good.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, there's still a walk from there, yeah.
On a Saturday, it's...
Well, if the weather's pleasant, it's not bad. Remember, this is close to the water, so it might get a little bit cold over there. But but there are garages in the area. You can use the apps and do that. There is public transportation, not too far away. But if a lot of the gentlemen in this group, have walking issues. So that's why I'm recommending if you come, you might want to use an app and park in the garage. But yeah, there's garage spaces out there. Nice neighborhood. The building's really nice, clean. Food vendors right in the place. Some of the stuff is a little bit pricey, but Manhattan. It's very, very nice over there.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Great, excellent. All right, now next month, for the month of October, we have our pledge models for those of you who have made pledges. So that'll be due at the next meeting. Also on the agenda is we have nominations for
you're
president.
President,
Vice
Vice
President?
Well, you're sad to go?
Yeah. Okay, so we have the nominations next month as well. And also, we have, for those who are interested in what I call sci-fi, we have spooky models. For those of you who are interested in like the Frankenstein and Dracula stuff.
Or a
Joe,
Phantom
you have
airplane.
A ton of that stuff, right?
Yeah.
All right, so bring some spooky models next month.
Yeah. Yeah, so bring in your pledges and bring in something spooky.
I'll bring myself.
I can't do that.
That's spooky.
I can't do
What do
that.
you mean you can't do that?
Because there's only one member that was able to bring in 72 models in one visit, and I don't want to ruin that.
Who was that, Don?
Don.
Then he ended up donning his models, right?
Yeah.
How many of them did he break? He brought 72 and broke 40 of them?
I'm sorry. I don't
Well, didn't Mark bring in a lot of tanks?
Yeah, he did, but he didn't break nearly as many as Don did.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's the record.
Were you here for that one?
I believe I was.
With all the airplanes on the table?
Was I?
He
I don't know. I
he
guess
might
I
have,
was,
probably.
yeah.
I mean, it was right when we got back, right after COVID.
Yeah.
He needed a U-boat to bring them all in, and a dustpan to pick them all up.
Okay. Now, I believe we have a guest here in attendance this evening.
Oh.
And his name is Mark. Mark, could you just tell us a little bit about yourself and your interests?
Building since I'm a kid. Tonight I brought out something that was a gift for a friend of mine, actually. It's the old Visible Horse kit, but I converted it to a unicorn because my friend is an artist that's painted hats and shirts and stuff for years. She's painted thousands of unicorns, so I said, let me give you one that you can keep forever. So she's actually charging me for the minute, by the way. It's out here. But that's normally I build airplanes and stuff. There's a couple there as well, but I build 48 scale only for me.
Okay.
But
Are you local?
Yeah, I'm in Bushwick.
Oh, okay. So how did you hear about us?
I sent an email because I was asking about selling some kits because I've got like, I think 700 kits.
You sent
Oh,
an email to
that's all
Frank,
right.
I think.
Oh yeah, I think Frank got your email.
Frank Colucci.
Amateur. 48 scale mostly, yeah.
Okay.
There's little sci-fis, 1 or 2 ships.
Wait, sci-fi, you had us at sci-fi, hold on.
Star Trek, Star Wars.
That's good.
That's great.
That'll do.
Excellent.
It shall suffice.
Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club, yes.
Oh yeah, and we hope to see you in the future. And yeah.
I mean, I've read about IPMS forever, you know, and my fine scale modelers.
So you've been in Brooklyn your entire life,
Pretty much.
and you just found out about us just recently.
Well, this chapter, yeah.
This chapter.
I mean, I've known of IPMS forever, but I didn't realize it was 1 year. When I sent the email, I was like, wow, I'd love to come check it out.
Well, great. Well, we're glad to have you, and you build, so that's good to see.
Plus.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was a gift for a girl. That's why it's girly, okay? I know it's military and stuff. I know it's not.
It's excusable.
Those are her favorite colors, pink and black. That's why we got pink and black going on.
Was that from the the Monogram series that came out with the visible stuff? Was that
Yes.
it was Monogram,
Yes,
right?
this was the visible horse.
Right,
You
okay.
know, I am a collector, so there's like visible horse, visible cow, visible dog, visible
Right,
trout,
right.
visible man, visible woman.
Visible V8. V8.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the V8 engine.
God, I want that.
That's the Hermel stuff, you have the first generation Hermel.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
no, that VA, what an amazing kid. I've gotten this close to it on eBay so many times.
I didn't do it. That's me.
You don't have one?
No.
Oh,
No, I have real V8s.
okay. Do you want to do the pledge? I mean, not the pledge. Do you want to do the raffle next, or do you want to do the speech next? Do you want to take a break?
We'll do the raffle and then we'll go straight into his speech.
Okay, so we'll do the raffle.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
So
right,
we'll take a
everybody,
break.
we'll take a break and we'll do the raffle, and then.
Well, does anyone have any other business to bring up? Russ. What? Oh, Christmas dinner.
Oh, that's right. December, right? December.
Yeah, December. Yeah.
We're going to vote on the place again,
Oh,
or we're going to
well,
put the same place again? Or
Well, let's see if people are interested.
Anybody have
Oh, okay.
a suggestion? Oh, go ahead.
It's September. We have to start talking now whether or not we're going to do a holiday dinner. Usually we do it early December, so then we get it in before everyone else has all their other holiday activities kick in. So we're probably thinking the first weekend of December. Does anyone have any opinions about it? Yes, no, maybe? No? Yes? Maybe? Let's see, people, let's say maybe or yes, people leaning in that direction. Let's see if
Well, they're
show
still
of hands.
having the dinner, yes.
Yeah. So we, yeses or maybes? Okay. So it looks, okay, so we did it at Nora's for a bunch of years, but we're not married to them. Does anyone have any other ideas, or is that okay? Should we look into that and see if we can, continue going there for another year?
Norris?
Well, I don't hear anyone saying anything opposed to it.
We didn't get sick from the food the past couple of years. So
No.
there we go. Done. Norris.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have pasta dishes and they have
Okay.
all American.
So Russ, do you want to go over there and speak with her about it?
Yeah, you want November, December 1 or December 8?
What is
No problem, we do it afterwards, do it after 2.
December 2 or December 9?
Why don't we do? Well, why don't we see? I think
You want to vote
second-
on it next month, or you want?
Yeah. Well, could you ask them about either one? If they have either one open, if they have one that's already taken, then we'll take the other one just automatically. Okay. But I think it's always worked out better when we've done it earlier.
December 2nd and 9th, is that Saturday?
It's Saturdays better for people or Sundays or?
Oh wait, question for the group from Russ.
Typically, we've done Saturdays at Norris
In the afternoon.
in the afternoon.
Saturday's good.
Is Saturday better than Sunday for you, for people, or would anyone prefer Sunday over Saturday? Saturday's generally good. Generally good? Okay.
Second or the 9th?
Well, Buckley's, we did,
Anniversary.
Buckley's was pricey.
Yeah.
Buckley's was what, like 60, 70 bucks
Yeah.
per person?
Yeah.
Yours is generally in the like $30 range.
We could do Wheelers, the back room and Wheelers, but
Oh, yeah.
Sheepshead Bay is lousy parking.
Yeah, Wheelers is good.
Yeah, Lawrence is good, there's parking all over.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would say December 2nd, Saturday the 2nd, because then we're getting into Christmas.
All right.
Yeah. I agree.
I'll talk to them.
Okay. Thank you, Russ.
And that, remember, that does not negate the regular meeting on the 15th.
We're still gonna have, well, that's, the 15th, we're gonna have our usual December meeting with the desserts and the theme contest,
Right.
and,
Legends.
and most important, the award ceremony.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Awards.
Okay.
All right, take a break.
Oh,
then have-
and can I ask for one more reminder for the group?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Next month, for the October meeting.
This is just up the street from Wheeler's. I noticed this the other day.
What?
What's it say?
I don't know.
What is going on there?
What is it?
The November meeting is the super raffle. So if anyone has anything they want to donate for the super raffle, please bring it in November. But if you want to be safe and in case you forget stuff and you might forget it for November, if you want to bring it next month, but just remember we have to hold that stuff. So we're asking for donations for the super raffle. Okay.
Okay. Break and raffle? Raffle and break?
We'll take a break, raffle, and then
Okay, we'll take
right-
a break and then have the raffle, and then Kevin will give us his lecture on figure painting.
Yes. Pull out.